Well, a century-old building is getting new life on the near northeast side of downtown Indianapolis. It started as the U.S. Corrugated Box Company and eventually became Lacey Distributing, or LDI, then sat empty for more than 2 decades. Now, Pure Development has transformed the box factory into a mixed-use development adjacent to the Mass Ave Cultural District. With more on how the box factory and North Mass Ave District are really being developed with sustainability in mind, pleased to welcome to the show Pure's Principal of Development, Adam Seger. Adam, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Gary. Great to be here.
Yeah, let's talk about this development because it's unique for a number of reasons. First of all, Mass Ave, certainly one of the hottest, most high-profile districts in Indianapolis. This is the north side or the north end of Mass Ave, so this is kind of new territory that you're putting this mixed-use development in.
Exactly. We're, in essence, on the other side of the 65-70 split, so to speak, on Mass Avenue.
Yeah, and that, so new territory there. The box factory is an existing building, as mentioned in the introduction, has been around for a long time, sat vacant for many years. You are transforming it into this mixed-use development. Give us a description of the box factory, this development, and what you're creating there.
Sure. Well, with the entire North Mass district, we really had this idea we loved, which is that, you know, new ideas need old buildings. And that's precisely what we've done with this historical redevelopment of the box factory. It attracted North Mass Boulder, 55,000 square foot, bouldering gym, the cafe, top out cafe, co-working space. And that fresh idea, really was available here at this, older warehouse space. So we view this as we're reconnecting, the neighborhoods through a vibrant new district where these new ideas, can have old buildings and thrive.
Yeah, and we talked about the bouldering gym. I think that's an interesting development as part of the development. Talk about that. It's one of the largest or the largest of its kind in the country, I think. Talk about what that is and why that's important to have that kind of unique attraction to a mixed-use development like this.
Sure, and I believe they are the largest in the U.S. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun. But yes, they've got climbing walls. They've got, in essence, a cafe. They have, lockers and free weights, cardio equipment, and then they'll host events. They also have, yoga classes, training classes, which for, an office building to be adjacent or really included with that, we see that as what placemaking really is becoming, right? That's where people want to live and work. People want to be active, with work in mind. And so that's what we're extremely excited about and excited to have North Mass Boulder, Lewis and Wagner, Great Capital, and Stens already, leased and signed up in our building.
You talk about placemaking, and again, this northern end of the Mass Ave area. A lot of people thought Bottle Works maybe was the end of development there, but this extends that more. As we were talking before the interview, you will, or you hope to certainly connect to a variety of neighborhoods in that area.
Exactly, and we're grateful for what Bottle Works did. They've got a amazing project, and what we're really trying to do is bring the neighborhoods near us and act as a nexus and connect down to Mass Avenue through that district. We see, the reconnection of Lewis Street from 10th to 16th, an upgrade of the Monon Trail, a development in our district by Bukovic that's, coming to plan. We're going to have 40 acres here of, really active lifestyle, place make for the neighborhoods around, and then a connection through the Cultural Trail, Pogues Run, Monon, throughout the city.
Adam Seger, Principal of Development at Pure Development. The box factory just now open, accepting tenants and welcoming them on the north end of Mass Ave. Adam, thanks for joining us. We look forward to following the progress of the development.
Thanks, Gary.